One thing people don't understand is we started this shit. When you took the app viral, you was the first nigga to go viral. Niggas was trying to use the first nigga to get doxxed, really, essentially. Niggas calling your mom, trying to find where you work at, trying to destroy your life. And you came back on an app and they thought you was going to take your words back. And you said, fuck you niggas, fuck you bitches. You kept the same energy. You changed the app, bro. You are the dark side, nigga. You the fucking dark side, nigga. You the fucking dark side, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Oh, man. Hey, well, look, man. First of all, what it do is your boy Twizzy. Vax with the facts. Vax with the facts, baby. But yeah, shout out to my nigga Young Vito, voice of the young people. You heard what I'm saying? Go Gateway. Make sure y'all follow, man, for some of the best content.
They would have never thought we would link up like this, man.
Oh, wait until the internet gets
we in the capital, we in the city, nigga.
It's about to be a bricks.
Niggas trying to find me. I'm here, nigga. You found me, right? Hey, you found me, right?
I told this nigga Beto, I said, look, man, I'm coming home. Yeah. All right? And, I mean, this is what y'all getting right now, man. So what's goody? It's your boy Twizzy. Yappy Drew, what's goody? Back in the hometown, DMV, with my mans. Came home to celebrate my mother's 60th. So shout out to my Dukes. Happy birthday. Shout out to my nigga Beto, Groundvoices. Make sure y'all follow the content that y'all hate so much, but y'all can't stop watching.
Yep.
So why don't y'all just be real and be niggas' friends and be loyal and support what niggas got going on that we built from the ground up. But some of y'all got too much ego for that because y'all internet shit don't add up to this real shit. But real niggas link up. So what's goody?
Yeah, man.
What's goody?
Let's dive right into the shit,
and
bro.
We did start this shit,
you
nigga.
Know?
And we did start this shit.
Facts.
And I didn't take back my words. Because what I said about that title of the room, that sex work is unacceptable, I stand on that shit. Because the kids could see that shit. So if kids are susceptible to that shit, and they can see that shit and they know what a trick is, or they know that somebody's selling their pussy, or they saying the word pussy or anything, I got a problem with that. So I'm going to always stand on that. I ain't going to take back none of my words. You got an issue, fight me. What's up?
Facts, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I've had many disagreements with you, but I've always respected you on a level of always standing your ground. And you know what I mean? On what you say. One thing that anybody on that app can say is you've always remained the same. Like when Vax come in, you know what to expect, the energy you're going to get. You know what I mean? You never switch up in that aspect, right? So, you know what I mean? Niggas give you your props for that, right? Now, you came here, you know, to link with your moms, bro. And when we was in the Uber, like, yo, it got real. That's what I'll say. It got real. And you told me straight up, you were like, yo, like, you love your mom, and your mom told you something, you know what I mean? There was a realization that made you say she's a GOAT. Let's talk about that.
Well, shout out to my moms. It's a crazy story because, like she said today, we weren't supposed to be here, you know. They told her that she wasn't able to have children. And so I was adopted. And after me, she got pregnant with twin boys, and then she had a girl, so it's 4 of us in total. And what my mom said tonight was, we were not planned. She said that we were consequences for her not wanting to listen. And it's so funny that she took accountability for her negligence, and it just elevated her in my Hall of Fame because I preach accountability so much. And for the person who raised me to be able to take accountability and say that, hey, you guys were not planned and you were consequences for my mistakes, but I was hard on you for a reason. And it was for this reason right here, because I wanted you to become good men. And man, shout out to my moms, man. It's not that many women out here that can take accountability for their mistakes. And who knows where I would be if my mom didn't make those mistakes. And she said that tonight as well. And the mistakes come blessings. And I happen to be one of those blessings. And so as inspirational as my mom is, like, I am who I am because of her. And I love you, Ma.
Yeah. And like your story, there is a story to you, you know what I'm saying? So like that man that people see, that man that there's a narrative created around, you know what I'm saying? That myth, you know what I'm saying? Like when you tell your story, you become very human. You started from being adopted, right? Like, can you share that with us?
Yeah, so my parents were drug addicts. You know how the street life is with drug addicts, they end up in different encounters and different endeavors, and some of their children end up being taken by the state. Some people end up pregnant on crack and things like that, and so on and so forth. I happen to be one of those children that was a victim of that. And so, the little bit that I do know about my parents, I really keep to myself. I've told certain people, but I'm not ashamed of what it is. It's a cross that I've had to bear. And, hopefully my story will inspire others to embrace their struggle, embrace where they've come from, never forget. Show love to the people that show love to you, and ultimately just be kind, because you never know how your love or your energy or your aura could be inviting to somebody and change their life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the only one with this struggle. This is no woe is me. I don't want anybody's sympathy. We all have struggles that we have to overcome. But the difference in me and maybe some other people is that I focused on channeling it for the good rather than focusing on the bad. Because, you have a choice. You can take the hand that you were dealt and use it for bad or for good. I personally choose to use it for good because I don't like how the pain made me feel. And so I wouldn't want to inflict that type of pain on anybody else, because I know the sleepless nights that I had. I know the nights crying. I know the nights that I was wishing that I was dead. It was a lot of pain that came with those nights. And, I'm not afraid to talk about who I am. I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid of any of that because I'm human. And, it comes with the trials and tribulations of just being a human and being real with who you are and your struggle. And struggles make you cry. Struggles make you punch the wall. Struggles make you fucking wish that you were dead sometimes. Everybody handles struggles different, but that doesn't make you less of a person. And when you embrace those emotions that you feel in the midst of those struggles, it makes you stronger for the next time that you have to go through another struggle. So the first time I cried about shit, the next time I'm not crying about it now. Now I'm thinking about a resolution. So struggle builds character. And that's one thing that I learned from my mom. And like I said, man, toast to you, Ma. I love you.
So when you was growing up, with your adopted mom, who is, your real mom, at this point, like, did you know that you had the biological mom and, that you were adopted? Were you aware of that?
Well, my mother told me I was adopted when I was young. And I remember her telling me that she felt like it was better for her to tell me when I was young so that I could embrace it in that moment. Because, when you're young, you really don't know what being adopted means. And so I'm glad that she told me when I was young, because I was able to get over it. I was like, all right, these were the circumstances. I happened to actually learn more about my parents when I called the adoption agency that I was adopted from. They didn't leave a lot of information, but I was able to get something, and for some people, they don't even get that, and I don't know, man. I just shifted my mind frame from being in this state of not knowing who my parents were to being able to be blessed with the type of family that I have. Because my family is really tight and I love them so much. I love my brothers. I love the shit out of my sister. I don't play, like, family means that much to me. You know what I'm saying? And so the ones who don't have family, I feel for you. I would share my family with you because I'm one of those people who come from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people who, has felt what it's been like to not be around your family and just, feel alone, even though you're in the midst of a whole lot of people. And so, Yeah, man, it's just real, man. I'm all about family. I'm all about, you know, showing love. I'm probably gonna cry when I drive the rental back to the airport tomorrow, just because my family means that much to me, man. And yeah, man, just family over everything. That's all I can say about that, bro. That's all I can say about that. Family over everything, bro. And just, you know.
The second time I had an interview with you on Clubhouse, like that's when I kind of got to understand a little bit about your background, because even being adopted, that's there's more that happened that some people may remember, some people may not, but you said your adopted father left your mom, and then your mom was also like sick at that time. You know what I mean? So it's like that's a whole experience that affected your childhood.
It affects
who you are now.
It affected everything. You know what I'm saying? We went from a family of 5 to a family of 4, and the patriarch of the family was off with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Having another family and at that a white woman. Like, that white woman didn't look better than my mom. She didn't have no ass. She smoked cigarettes. Like, my dad didn't like my mom because my mom forced him to level up. Because she wasn't a fucking pushover. My mom is a real one. She never, ever shitted on my dad, even when he left. She never said that he was a bad guy. She never said that A, don't love him. She never did all that shit that these new modern day women do. When they tell their kid that their daddy ain't shit, when he's paying child support and he wants to see him, but she put the state in between them so that he can't come visit his kids. Or what about the men that are in jail that pay child support when they want to see their kids and the mom won't let him because he won't send a certain amount of money? I didn't have one of those moms. And so she's one of the reasons why I do value women. Because she was a real one. And she could have done that and we would have believed her, Sam. We would have believed her. Because she was the only one there at the time. We would have believed that my dad was a shitty nigga. But she let us figure it out on our own. And that's what a lot of parents need to let their kids do. Because it is a lot of people out here that do want to be with their kids, that do want to uplift their kids and show their kids the right way, but they can't because you got the system involved. And you shitted on their kids' minds with false banter. So those kids that are not able to think for themselves are now thinking what you want to think because you couldn't remove your ego and allow them to have a relationship with their other parent. And so they don't know how detrimental that shit is, bruh. And that's the shit I talk about. I talk about the shit that I lived. I'm not just talking shit I don't give a fuck about fans or followers. I don't care. I give a fuck about that real shit. That real shit that make you emotional. That real shit that have a tear coming down your face. That real shit, bruh. These motherfuckers, I ain't afraid to talk about my struggle, nigga, because I'm real about who I am. Who are you to judge me?
Did your pops leave because your mom got sick from
your
perspective?
No, nigga, he left because he was a sucker.
Okay.
My grandfather married my grandma when she had another nigga's kid. The same shit I talk about on the app, my grandfather did that. He married a woman that did not pick him first. And my dad had a good father. My grandfather is one of the realest men to ever live. Known in Hampton, Virginia, 757. The shipyard, they know about Henry Ransom Drew. They know about my grandfather, nigga. And my dad was raised by that man, and you didn't want to be a good man because you was a sucker. I don't respect that. I don't respect no man that won't take care of his kids. Period. So,
do you think, because there's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of passion, emotion. It's a lot of anger. Do you think, you have inflicted some of that pain on strangers on Clubhouse? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Have I inflicted some of that pain? No.
That you carry with you?
No, I don't. I don't think that. I can't. I'm not here to. Like, I don't know how people take things. I don't know how people take things. I don't know what they got going on in their personal life. I'm not bringing my problems to Clubhouse. I can discuss the shit that I've been through. And how you take what I say from my circumstances is how you take it. I'm not going to sit up here.
You get a lot of love and you get a lot of hate.
I get a lot of hate because what I say, people want to say. But they care too much about what people think. I'm not in that space no more. I cared my whole 20s about what people think about me. I don't care no more. I want my big meat shit. As long as I'm getting paid, I don't care. You can say whatever you want about me. You don't know me. You can't walk in these 12s. You don't know my struggle. You don't know what I've overcome. You don't know the choices that I made to choose happiness. Because if I went with the anger, half of these people wouldn't be on this earth.
So you would say like you are being your authentic self.
Always.
And other people,
I don't know how to be nothing else.
Other people can't be
no,
like that. So
that's why they hate me, bro. My realness irritates their demons. They can't be real with themselves because they know that people are not going to like them for who they really are. I don't care about that. How you feel about me does not rattle me sleeping at night. I'm knocked out. You worried about how I feel. I'm not worried about how you feel. That's 75% of people's in the world's issue. They care about what people think about them. There's plenty of people that don't want to dress the way that we dress, but they don't want to dress the way that they want to dress because people are going to talk about them. That's why I love people like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was he's the GOAT of this being free shit. He painted his nails. He wore whatever. He dyed his hair when it wasn't common. And that was in the 90s when we didn't even have social media. If we had social media in the 90s, he would have been a living legend. Why? Because he went against the social norm. He wasn't afraid to be judged or when you live that way, that's how you achieve freedom, bruh. That is true freedom. Not caring about what people think about you. Not changing who you are just because people don't conform to it. Fuck those people. Fuck your parents too, bruh. If your parents don't like who you are, then fuck them. You got to live your life. Why? Because you're not living for your parents. You're living for you. Your parents' happiness, they had their time to be happy. It's your time. Choose you. But most motherfuckers don't do that because they're afraid to get judged by LaQuisha who works at Walmart. Like, fuck out of here, man. Do you, man.
You know, to also like, you know, kind of like push this conversation forward. A conversation that we've had, you know what I mean? I told you that oftentimes the way you are loyal, you expect that same loyalty from other people who may not be like you, you know? So you have false expectations and that lead to you being hurt because you think what you do for people, they're supposed to do that for you. You get what I'm saying? Have you, since we had that conversation, have you adjusted anything or, you know?
I mean, you gave me a nugget. We talk about real shit. So, I mean, life is all about adjusting, period. And so I didn't take that as a grain of salt because that's something that other people have told me too. But I just can't help who my heart is. I'm loyal by default. I'm sorry that God made me a real one. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? And so when people show me that they're not real, I just cut them off. I think what I took from that is be who you are, but don't be lenient with your grace. Don't be lenient with your grace because people take kindness for weakness. And so now when I get that, when I see what it is, I let it go. It's no point in, you know what I'm saying, rekindling or trying to force something that it's no point for me anymore. You show me who you are.
Do you feel like Kayrock has betrayed you in any shape, way, or form?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
Kayrock has also had my back. I have to give Kayrock grace. Yeah. He knows, like, that's my brother. I carry his casket, and he would do the same for me. We argue all the time. Every day, we argue. But, I mean, that's just like niggas going to the basketball court. A nigga win the game or somebody get mad, they take their ball and they go home and the day's over. But we'll be back there the next day talking shit, talking stocks, talking money. We all better each other.
Do you accept him for who he is?
Absolutely. I'm 10 years older than Kayrock.
I feel like it took you some time to come to this where you are right now to accept him. Because you have I feel like you expected him to choose you over certain people.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You helped me with that, honestly, Sam. You were one of the people who helped me to not take this app so serious. Because I take life serious. I mean, I even take getting on the app serious. I'm not fake. So when I'm on there discussing something, I'm on there discussing. Now, yes, Kayrock taught me how to troll. I admit I didn't know shit about trolling. Like, this nigga's the GOAT.
The ultimate.
Shout out to the youngest in charge, because that nigga is the GOAT. So I didn't know shit about trolling until Kayrock. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Aaron did either. Like, we're real ass straight up niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Kayrock for bringing another dimension. There's times when
He changed the app.
He changed the youngest in charge. YG. Like, I love YC. I love the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Troll Freddie, Portia, Durant, Whack 100, Keita's mom, Keita, the whole West Coast. I mean, the list goes on.
This nigga is the GOAT.
Like, he is troll motherfuckers into the fucking dust.
He trolled me, shit.
But the truth is, I'm hoping that you have been able to let him go. Not like y'all gonna stop being friends.
I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying?
That's my bro.
Exactly.
He's the wild bull that I can just let it go. But the thing about it is that I respect him though, because he's very smart as well. And people take the trolling for thinking that he lacks intelligence. And that's the furthest thing from, I mean, he's African. Like, shout out to us Africans. Like, shout out to all my Niger brother sisters out there, you know. Shout out to all them, my Ghanaian brothers, sisters.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot of love for my Africans. You know what it is. So like I said, I think that the trolling makes people think that he's not intelligent. But like, if they knew what we all talked about on the daily, like we all feed each other knowledge. Yeah. And so that's just what it is. Shit, steel sharpens steel.
So you respect his
absolutely
relationships outside of you.
I mean, I respect him.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, as adults, there are going to be situations where you have to be around people that you don't like. And you're not going to go in there and throw a chair at somebody. You're not going to go and cause a scene. You can be cordial. Like, it is what it is for me. I'm an adult. I've said this on the app. Like, yo, we can be in the same space and not the same politic, talk on something and disagree and go our separate ways. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like shit ain't witty banter. You know, sometimes I like talking shit to Hunter.
What's your issue with Hunter, man?
Because
what's your issue with Hunter?
Hunter won't tell the truth. Hunter won't tell the truth.
You just want Hunter to say she fuck with you. That's what you want. That's it.
I want her to be honest.
That's it, Vax. You just want her to fuck with you.
Yo, I'm that simple, bro.
You just want Hunter to say, Vax, I fuck with you.
No, I want her to say that we talked in a private room and she fuck with me. Yeah. Because I told her about the bitch off Clubhouse from Dallas that I fuck with. I told her that. So why would I tell her that if she wasn't cool? Let's be serious.
So you fuck with Hunter.
I fuck with her, but it's the simple fact that she won't admit certain truths, bro. Like, it's not that big a deal for me, bro. I can disagree with you. I like talking shit to her. She's funny. Like, bro, when she says fucking, I love this moment. I love this moment, bro.
Hunter's funny.
This is what I want to offer. Like, the girl's funny. She makes me laugh. Like, I'm never going to sit up here and try to, I'm not a discreditor, bro. She brings value to the app. I fuck with her. I might not fuck with her politic, and that's where we disagree. But that doesn't mean I need to hate her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just due to the politic that she spits, she's allowed a little bit more leeway. And I don't have any feelings toward that because it's not my app. We can disagree and keep it moving. But my thing is that just admit that the shit that we've talked about was real. That's it. You know, I told you about my shorty when I was fucking with her. We don't fuck with each other no more, but you know I told you about her. You know what I'm saying? You told me in the private message that I fuck with you, but I can't follow you due to the politic on the app.
Yeah.
I'm not lying about that. I would put that on my dead moms. I really wouldn't lie about that. I would put that on Kayrock.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what she said, but she's not going to say it like, for what? Like, you won't tell the truth just for what? You're not perfect either, bro.
I mean, she still be in y'all spaces. So, I mean, that right there is like, even if it's like this, y'all need Hunter as much as she needs y'all.
Stop it.
Nah. Because y'all have created moments on that app.
That's a fact.
Y'all have created so many fucking moments. I've went to sleep to Hunter and Kayrock going at it. Woke up with a headache.
You know, that's a funny tandem right there. I don't mind the witty banter. I just don't like when Kayrock elevates Hunter over the crew.
Okay.
I don't like when she's allowed to come in our spaces and say whatever she wants, because we don't go into her spaces, truth be told. None of us go into Hunter's spaces. That's not our thing. We go into our spaces. We want to talk our shit. Hunter comes in our spaces. Never has ever been a moment where we go in Hunter's spaces and are on that type of time, because it doesn't work like that. And that's what I want people to see as well. Close your mouth and let your eyes listen. Look at who's in these rooms. Listen to what's being said in these rooms. If you're actually listening, you'll see who's bringing what to what. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. We gotta talk about makeup, man. Can y'all make up?
I actually don't have any disdain with makeup. I just don't like how she moves. I've been said that. She used to come in our rooms, talk shit, so on and so forth. And then she just went on this rampage of just doing all types of backhanded shit. Backhanded shit doesn't fly with me.
Did you ever want to fuck makeup? Now, we're going to keep it real right now. Did I ever cross your mind?
Yes, I absolutely did not ever want to fuck makeup. I don't fuck. I like.
You think she wanted to fuck you, though?
Absolutely. I'm handsome.
And you think her
if
gripe
I met
with
makeup
you,
in person, makeup will fuck me.
You think her gripe with you is the fact that, wait, let me not say you did this. Did she feel rejected by you?
Did she feel rejected by me? Well, be it as though she is a woman that has pussy, she does have a lot of niggas that will still fuck her even though she is makeup. But I'm not going to say she felt rejected. I felt like the way it all played out, it might have hurt her ego. Because I don't think what we talked about was meant for the world. I don't personally move like that. Even to this day, women that I fuck with, they will never be able to point out another chick that I lay with because they will never know. Even Hunter, we talked about my shorty in Dallas.
But y'all had private conversations.
Who? You and makeup?
Was it ever sexual?
Never. Nothing's ever been sexual, bro. I'm not attracted to makeup in that way.
The video just came out.
Yes, we were in a room and I said it. I was like, you're not going to send me that pussy. And then she actually sent the pussy.
So it was just like a dare thing. It wasn't like she was really
exactly
trying to entice you into.
No. It was never like that.
Okay.
It was never like that. Okay. And I only flipped it on him to troll him a little bit.
Okay, we clearing things up right now.
I only flipped it on because had I sent my dick over to her, she could have fucking flipped it and made it seem like, oh, Vax sending me his dick. He trying to get at me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the case, man. I respect women. I love women. She sent me the coochie.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I didn't expect it, but it was what it was. It happened to be able to get flipped just to show that, she sent me this without asking. I didn't really ask for it. She just sent it and she felt comfortable in it, and it was what it was, and it is what it is. Shout out to Kayrock for exposing that hoe ass nigga.
So, all right, look, there was a point in time, right, where I kept getting messages, DMs, all these things. People were like, yo, Vax is abusing Z. He is going at Z's neck, da-da-da-da-da. And then I had a conversation with you, and you told me your side of the story. And I mean, from what you said, right? Because I wasn't in y'all's private conversations, right? It seemed like she was manipulating you as well. There was a whole angle that
Z can never manipulate me because I'm not a weak man. That's why Z doesn't like me. I kept Z in check. Fuck what you heard on the app. When she was acting wild and rambunctious, she would get that call on WhatsApp. Excuse me, you need to calm it down. You're not acting ladylike. All I wanted Z to do was be ladylike. That's it. Act like a lady. Why are you cussing men out on the app? And then I'm going to come back behind you and have to, hey, bro, relax, bro. That's a woman. Relax. I don't want to do that all the time.
Why is she so hard?
She's not. That's why I gave her grace.
Well, seemingly from what we see.
Why? What do y'all see? Because she, motherfucker, and dirty, crusty. That doesn't make somebody
I
hard.
mean, it's like the Hulk comes out. Maybe you saw the other side behind y'all's closed doors,
bro.
But I'm trying to just from the public, like it's like the Hulk type of shit, like
I don't
so
see
hard.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you had an outside in-depth relationship, so you saw the sweeter side. She also saw a sweeter side of you. But I'm talking about in general, like this is what people see, like like she is so hard, like just
All that shit is fake.
So you're saying it's fake?
It's all fake.
Okay.
Z was not like this a year ago. I was like this a year ago. That should show y'all right there. If y'all really been paying attention to this shit, she started out as the nice girl. That's why I liked her. Because she was a nice UK girl. She was nice, she was sweet, she was respectful, she was cute. I'm like, oh shit. We got to talking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't even nothing like that. It was like witty banter with the rest of these joints off Clubhouse. It's just like, all right, cool. You're cool. We're on the app. Cool. You're cool. All right, cool. We in rooms. You see each other. Cool. We message. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. It wasn't nothing like that. But then I started noticing a change. You know what I'm saying? And it went where it went from there.
Is she trying to be like you?
Absolutely. Big Z. She never called herself that. Come on, man. Big facts. You know who that is, man. Y'all, listen.
Would you say you made her?
I'm not her daddy. I didn't make anybody.
Not in that sense, but like.
When I say I made her, I say I elevated her. I wouldn't say I made her because, like I said, I met her when she was.
And do you like the picture that you see now from that elevation?
Absolutely. This is not the same person that I met.
Okay.
She's changed up drastically. Whether it be the BBL, whether it be the attention that she gets from niggas, whether it be the drama that she's always in, shit like that. But I definitely elevated her and put her on the map. And I mean, I'm not going to sit up here like she didn't elevate me too. She's a bad bitch. So we elevated each other. But I'm just sad that we elevated each other for the negative because Clubhouse couldn't wait for us to fall out. And I'm sad that she wouldn't listen to me and let people on the outside manipulate what we had going on.
What did she do that hurt you the most?
What did she do that hurt me the most? Played my recordings. That cut me deep. I never recorded nothing that me and Z talked about.
So like she secretly recorded you?
She recorded our conversations. I never record. I've never recorded a conversation, period, bro. Never on the app. I'm just not that dude. I just don't need to have any leverage over nobody because I can confront you and be 100 with my shit. So I don't need to pull something out of the woodworks to try to make you look weak. There's a saying that anybody that tries to bring you down is beneath you. Z has already shown that she's well beneath me. I should not have even dedicated any time to even letting her in my space because I am truly too good for her. It's a lot of women out there that got ass, that got titties, that got a pretty face, that think that they're something because of how they look. This is why I challenge men to put your dick aside and get to know these women beyond the fucking aesthetics. Because when you do, you'll get to see who they are. I saw a saying on Instagram today, it said, never judge a woman for who she is until you know who she is when you don't give her what she wants. When you don't give a woman what they want, then you'll see who she really is. Not follow their program. You'll see who she really is. Correct them. Hold them accountable. You'll see who they really are. But a lot of men won't do that because they worship that wet wound in between women's legs. I don't do that. I could beat off and get the same sensation, bitch. With less time, not spending no money. I don't got to do no shit for you. I'll bust and go to sleep.
Now, look,
fuck out of here.
One of the private recordings that she played was of you crying, right? And like you said, you don't mind crying as a man. So what was she trying to do with that? Was she trying to
I don't know what she was trying to do. Nor do I care. You violated my trust. And so it doesn't really matter. You making yourself look bad. You showing that you can't be trusted. It doesn't fall on my character. I'm a fucking human. I cry. And what? What? Do that make me less of a man because I'm crying? Do that make me less of a man because I'm expressing to you how, yo, you're being exactly like these type of women that I speak on, and you're somebody that I potentially am going to build with. So do you think that taking a good person for granted or playing with somebody's emotions is a joke? Why do people take those things as jokes? You don't know how people are going to react to shit. You don't know how people were raised. So you don't know how what you do to people could trigger different emotions out of people. So there's a saying that everybody that you play with ain't playing. So you have to be careful who you play with. It's that simple. I'm not saying even me. I'm saying the other person could have saw his dad beat the fuck out his mom his whole life growing up. And you playing with his emotions trigger something in him that he beat the fuck out of you because you know what I'm saying? You just don't know what people go through. That's why I choose to be kind to people. Because my kindness, I want people to feel good shit. I don't want them to be triggered in a negative state of mind around me. People could kill you. People could do anything. You never know what people are capable of, bro. But people don't see the bigger picture. Z could not see the bigger picture, bro. I always used to preach the bigger picture. She couldn't see the bigger picture.
You think she can lead because...
What? Lead? Lead what? She couldn't lead a horse to water. She doesn't have vision, bro.
And it's not even a shot, really, because I've seen her in people's shadows, right? Even when she started something of her own, like, you know, even like with Pretty Girl Mafia, how she's like now...
Pretty like, Gossip Mafia? All they do is gossip.
But at the same time, though, like, you know, like, I know she has vision, and I hope that she can actually make it come the way that she sees it.
Good luck. What does she see?
But, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Because I want to move on from this, but the last thing that I want to ask you, like, you know, and there's a reason why I asked you the question about if she can lead and, you know, being in other people's shadows, you know what I'm saying? Like, you personally, right, you know, do you think that she has the potential to actually change and become that person that you saw in your head, you know what I'm saying, when you was fucking with her?
After I fuck her, yeah.
That's a Vax moment.
That's a Vax moment.
Now, Craig, Young Miami, has also been privately recording Craig's conversations, and so this is what these women are doing. These women on Clubhouse love to expose niggas.
Yo, do you remember that thread you put on Groundvoices with all the people that got lined? You didn't even put my name on there. Yeah. So now you can add Cray and me on there because that's 10 niggas.
That's what these women do. They love to expose niggas after they have close relationships with you, right? You know, like that shit that Young Miami did to Cray, like that shit is crazy. Record the nigga and send it to your homegirl. Now your homegirl gets mad at you, wants to end y'all's relationship and post a fucking clip out
Cray
for
deserved
the public
that.
to see. And you saying Cray deserves that?
Cray deserved it.
Go ahead, tell us why.
Well, Judge Beto, you remember when we had the room and we were on stage, I didn't do shit but listen to Miami talk. And I wrote down her story and I pointed out the inconsistencies. Prosecutor Vax, that's just what the fuck I do. I listen very well. Y'all women think, yo, we listen way better than y'all. You women are self-centered. If it's not about you, you're not listening. Us men, we're full-centered. We care about everybody. Okay, that's why men led the community, not women. Because when women lead, they only think about yourselves. When men lead, we think about the full spectrum. But y'all don't want to hear that either. That's another conversation. We might touch on that today. But Cray deserved that. Cray didn't listen to me. So we listened up there. I pointed out the inconsistencies. I even told him that, yo, she came in the room talking about a nigga, a broke nigga that's a rapper. Shout out to my nigga Trill Manny, because he told him. Miss Ortiz was in that room. What the fuck is the other girl's name? A few other people. My nigga Wesley was in that room. It's other people who sent me DMs that were in that room when she came in there shitting on you. But he didn't want to listen because he doesn't really get pussy.
Cray don't get pussy.
Doubtful.
So is this like
they're not giving?
Is this his Beyonce?
I don't know what she is to Cray, but I know that what I've seen off the app, he doesn't get pussy off of how he acts. And plenty of women have wrote me that in my DM. Plenty of women say they're on Lipstick Alley. They're not fucking this nigga. And they're not gonna fuck him, not because he's not drippy, because the nigga has his clothing line is dope. I supported the nigga. I bought some of his shit. Yeah. But what they don't like is his mannerisms and how he move and how he's a simp. Miami's playing him and he doesn't see it. She's fucking 300 pounds. Why are you worried about a bitch that's 3,200 miles away? What can she do for you? Has she bought from your brand? That's what I ask niggas. I ask niggas, has she bought from your brand? Because I don't want to hear shit about bitches. Has your woman bought from your brand? Does she put out your album? Does she check? That's what I care about. If she believes in you, she's going to invest in you. And Miami ain't done that. And Craig still hasn't given me an answer. We're not even talking. I'm blocked. Yeah. So, Craig, if you want to have that versus battle, nigga, we can do a live versus battle, nigga. We can rent out an event. And you can rap your own song and I'll sing my song. And you can rap your song and I'll sing my song, nigga. And we can shake hands at the end, bro, because I don't hate you at all. I love you. You just stupid.
Is the Nick Cells still together or is it divided?
Nick Cells ain't going nowhere.
Is that Nick Cells East, Nick Cells West?
Nick Cell Universe. Nick Cell Universe. Because we all over the place. I hold down the West.
But it looks like y'all don't have the same politics, bro.
But nigga, did Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen have the same politics? No, they didn't.
Some of y'all have been played by women.
Some of us.
And y'all's politics, the way that
we all been played by women because all the women on the app play every man. We've all been played.
Okay, so even the Nick Cells who have written a Bible of this code for men to unsimp men, some of y'all get simped. Say it ain't so.
Well, I'll say this. Not everybody is a Nick Cell.
That's even in the Nick Cells team. It's not a Nick Cell. They just have the jersey.
I'll also say that
because you can wear an NBA team jersey and not be a player and say I'm a Lakers fan. I'm with the Lakers. I'm a Laker. And not be a player.
Yeah, you be the Gatorade boy, you know what I'm saying? But you reap the benefits. You still get a team ring at the end because you helped the team win.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what some of those
Who decides who's a Nick Cell?
I'm not going to say that there's like a voting board. Like, it's just that if niggas be in the spaces, they cool, they bring politic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, niggas get, you know what I'm saying, added to the clique, you know? But, I mean, niggas show who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? You show who you are. You bring something to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, man. It's all happened naturally. So naturally. None of this was planned, bruh. Not even this interview. Young Beto, voice to the young people.
Is Dr. B a Nick Cell?
Huh?
Is Dr. B a Nick Cell?
Is Dr. B a Nick Cell? Is Dr. B a Nick Cell? I fuck with Dr. B. I say he's an honorary Nick Cell. Dr. B shows me love in the barrio. I fuck with Dr. B. So, yeah, I got love for Dr. B. I say he's an honorary Nick Cell. That's on the strength of me saying that. And ain't nobody gonna check me. I'm Marcus Smart. Who gonna check me?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna check me on shit. But I love my team.
How do you feel about this whole dark side mainstream coming together? Freddie, you know what I mean? Me and Freddie taking the dark side mainstream, you know?
Freddie's not dark side. And Freddie's annoying as fuck. Rochelle, you were supposed to be the greatest on this app. Rochelle, you was my milk of magnesia on my Sunday. Rochelle, you were supposed to wipe my ass when I took a shit. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. Okay? I'm tired of him. Shut up. He's annoying. Freddie had his thing.
I think he's one of the best entertainers on the fucking app, bro.
You can think whatever you want. We don't pay you to think. We pay you to record. Thank God you're not making the thinking decisions. Make content, motherfucker. Nobody gives a fuck what you think about. Nobody cares what the fuck you're thinking about, sir. Make the content. Freddie's annoying as fuck. I'm sorry. He's annoying as fuck. I personally don't go in his room because I don't want to hear his voice. He's not entertaining to me. After 5 minutes.
I think he's one of the GOATs, bro, on Clubhouse.
And you are entitled to think that. I mean, the Roosevelt was a popping club, so I'm not going to sit up here and act like people didn't want to listen to him. Freddie got his
and
thing.
it's back popping now again.
I personally wasn't on it, but I think that it's back popping again because he enthralled himself in the drama. He was clout chasing for a little bit, trying to talk about the dark side. What is the dark side? So on and so forth. Like, let's be serious. If he wasn't making content about the dark side and shit like that, nobody would be going into his rooms again. Not saying that nobody would, because he has his own buzz. So I respect Freddie. But to me, he's annoying.
What's your issue with Don Perez in the presidential suite?
Dom Perez.
Birmingham. Because to the truth be told, you made them niggas hot.
Oh, man.
You made them niggas hot. I used to say you made them niggas. I take that back. You made them niggas hot.
I show love to the presidential suite. Shout out to my nigga B. James. Shout out to my sister Whitney, too. Me and Whitney don't always get along, but Whitney's real as fuck. She loud as fuck.
Nigga, she ain't your sister.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't my sister, but she cool, man. We black, so we are brothers and sisters. But but me and Whitney, we cool. We talked outside the app. She cool. I support her. I love her son, so I wish everybody well. Even Don Perez. I have no beef with Don Perez, but he was one of the first people that said, if I die, everybody gonna celebrate it. Nigga, if I die, motherfuckers gonna be sad because they gonna know they lost a real one. But that's the difference between me. But he would never say that to my face, though. Unless he got a gun, because he know, hey, if you got a gun, I don't need no gun. Nigga, we can throw hands like men. But he know he don't want to do that either, because I'm not no little nigga. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, like I said, all that talking shit is talking. When we men in each other's faces, respect is given, because ass whippings can be handed out.
I mean, I came to understand that he's performative and it's entertainment.
But I fuck with the presidential suite. The hottest show on Monday morning. But what I don't like about them is that they're undercover haters.
And that's my issue with them too, because they do a lot of shady shit.
Yeah, they're shady as fuck. When we fucking made that courtroom shit, they were the ones who fucked it up by hating. Yeah. Because we bought the app together. Everybody on the app was coming together to get these dirty ass rats like Drewski and fucking Levels. But I fuck with Levels now though. Levels cool. I fuck with Levels. Levels ain't had no beef. Levels is just following Drewski bitch ass. But Levels know that Drewski is a bitch and he's a rat. He snitched on his own fucking cousin, got him 22 and a half years. He's a fucking rat. So stay away from that hoe ass nigga. But yeah, man, they hated on that courtside shit. Shout out to my nigga Sir Major. I just talked to him on the phone today. Shout out to my nigga Major. You know what it is? You bring the cheese, we find the motherfucking rats. Prosecutor Vax.
They call that the Dream Team.
Judge Beto, the Dream Team. Three's Company, the Triangle Offense. They couldn't fuck with us, man.
Listen, man.
That was Kobe, LeBron, and D Wade, nigga. That was Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman, nigga. That was fucking Shaq, Kobe, and Ori right there, nigga. That was Olajuwon, Drexler, and fucking, what was the fucking other nigga's name? Kenny Smith, nigga. We was out here winning. But the presidential suite were the ones who hated. Oh, yeah. You guys took the fucking dark side and this. Yo, Don Perez, if you really cared about the dark side that much, why the fuck you ain't fucking LLC the term? What is it? Why the fuck you ain't trademarked the term dark side, nigga? If you cared about it that much,
we elevated the dark side.
Come on, bro, we did.
Like he made it a hotline. I made it a hot song. You know, he coined the term. I created a community out of it. Made the club. Took the shit mainstream.
And it was for everybody, bro.
It was for everybody.
That's what I think they overlook. It was for everybody. It wasn't just for us. It was for everybody. As soon as Whitney and B. James came in there, they were giving court jester and other shit. We let everybody...
I let B. James exile niggas. It was like, B. James, go ahead, do the voting. Like, come on. I made the niggas do the honors. That's my whole thing with them. They're hateful and they do shady shit.
Man.
They do shady shit.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And that's my own thing. It's like, yo, so they be like trying to be like, oh, I want peace. Let's work together. All this shit that they be kumbaya bullshit. I'm like, yo, if I close my eyes, y'all will stab me in the back. Y'all will stab me in my sleep.
Tomorrow.
Y'all don't play fair. Like, y'all will kill a nigga while he's sleeping. So it can never be on some kumbaya peaceful shit. We can coexist, but we can't fuck with each other because y'all niggas is hateful.
Never. That joint just went off.
Yeah, I just saw that.
The thing about it is this, man. We had something good, and it was at a time we took Clubhouse to a new high with that courtroom shit.
Classic moments. Julio,
bruh.
The Julio trial.
Even my trial was hilarious.
Your trial,
bro, I put my own self on the cross.
Yeah.
For the entertainment of the people.
And you was always down, bro. That's one thing. I hit you up, said, Vax, you want to do this? Let's go.
Let's go, man. Like, at the end of the day.
You saw the bigger picture. You were like, yo, fuck it. Let's do it for the people. That's what you would say. Because those 400, 500,000 people that would show up.
I am a man of the people, man. I think that.
That's why the people are still here. Because, yo, like, we've entertained them so much, bro. Like, they fuck with us. And that's why so many other sides of Clubhouse is just watching us and they don't understand the formula. You know what I'm saying? We do it really for the people. We're not trying to sell these niggas courses, businesses, real estate. No, we give them something to listen to when they're working, when they're driving, before they fuck. When they in their car, smoking, rolling up weed, when they're having a drink, you know what I'm saying? When they're stressed out, when they're angry, when they're going through a breakup, heartbreak, we fucking entertain the fucking people. We've created that's why I said the revolution will be audioized. Like, we have created a whole new space where we're giving people substance with content. You know, it can be positive to you, it can be negative to you, but the people cannot get enough of it. It's the new fucking drug, yo. So we are the fucking pioneers of this shit. We was the first to go video, and we here again, we went viral, and we still going viral.
No, this time when we're going viral, it's about to be way worse. The universe brought this together.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for what's about to come. That's why I haven't told anybody. And it's up and it's stuck, man. All the people that hate me for no reason, that don't know me, continue to hate me, man. But I'm never going to change who I am. I'm never going to stop standing on the hill that I'll die on for what I believe. I'm always going to be a kind person. I'm always going to help the less fortunate. And these are things that you wouldn't know about me because you don't know me in real life. I've actually gotten to know Sambito as a person, and we're here together in real life recording this podcast or whatever the fuck this is for the people to see and show you all that real motherfuckers always link up. Real will never go extinct. So even though I don't be on Clubhouse anymore, and I'm on, and I'm only not on there because I don't want to buy a phone. I could buy a $40 phone, but I don't want to, because when I was on there, and I was having my prayer rooms, and I was having my testimony rooms, and I was having gratitude rooms, I was still getting deleted after those rooms. So my presence wasn't appreciated. So now that I'm gone and people don't hear me, I get all types of, hey man, we miss you. We love you, man. We wish you wouldn't have left. But it was like when I was there, you people didn't appreciate me. You would shit on me. You would let women slander my name and believe their stories just because they had a fucking pussy. And when I was saying, hey man, this person is not who you think she is. This person is not who they're portraying themselves. Nobody wanted to give me a chance just because I'm a fucking man with a big dick. And I know y'all know how big my dick is, ladies, because it was on the app too. Shout out to Alima for dropping my dick pic. But like I'm just saying, there was girls on this app that I really helped out in their personal life. I know about their relationships with their moms. I gave women real advice on what to do. Hey, you're a young girl, but here, let me give you some advice from what the shit that I went through with my mom. And I gave motherfuckers real advice on how to fix their relationships with their families. And they leaked my pics, and they leaked my number. And you don't think that hurt me? Because I gave real parts of me. I'm not fake. I couldn't be fake. So when I get emotional about shit, like when people record my messages, motherfucker, that's real shit. Because I would never do that to you. So when I flip on you, you earned that shit. You earned my disrespect. Because I lead with respect. Because I was raised well. I was raised right. So when you do that shit, you bring out the Mr. Hyde in a nigga. And you know why they call it Mr. Hyde? Because it's hiding from you. Because when that side of that person comes out, it's never pretty. So I'm sorry a lot of y'all had to see the side of me that wasn't pretty, but you didn't appreciate it when I bought you the beautiful. So just remember that. So appreciate people when they're showing you the beautiful side of them, because the ugly side is what's hidden, because when they see that side, nobody wants to fuck with them no more. And as a man, I don't get a second opportunity to come and show who I am. I don't get a second opportunity to fix what I already did after people took my kindness for granted. But they wouldn't understand, man. What's next, man? Like I said, I ain't afraid to cry. That's who I am, bro. I got feelings too. Some of the shit that motherfucker shirt, but I'm still a warrior. I'll whoop a nigga ass quick. So what's good? Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Like I said, this is a man thing, you know.
Sade don't even belong with Z. Sade is one of the sweetest girls I ever met. Z is one of the most evil girls I ever met. That's why they keep on getting into shit. Truth be told, Miss is one of the sweetest girls I ever met.
Like I said, this is a man thing, you know.
And we're not doing no snake shit like Tia Beanie and the rest of the niggas, man. This is none of that, you know. I know my boy over there. Oh, my guy over there, you know. We talked about that too, man. She fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
It's funny that a lot of women don't realize when they have good people in their corner. A lot of people don't realize when they have somebody good in their corner until they're gone.
Yeah.
Like you were given a platform where you could have your own shows. You're given a platform where you already, like fans came off the strength of the people that you were connected with. But you took that for granted. And you went to the presidential suite and allowed them niggas to manipulate and infiltrate your mind and the shit that you had going on to expose the nigga that helped you out. A nigga that you gave some pussy to. I don't understand. That's weird to me. And then you want to be mad that you're getting ignored. You let niggas read your text messages, your personal text messages with somebody who was putting you in a position that could get you millions. So Tia Beanie, if you see this, you fumbled the fucking bag, boo. And you fumbled it bad because we're about to be millionaires. We're about to be millionaires. While y'all niggas are not believing in it, we're about to be millionaires, bruh. I'm going to drink to that. We're about to be millionaires and you're going to miss out because you were selfish and because you were nearsighted. You didn't have vision because you got your emotions in the way of what the fuck could become. You could still be popping right now. All those people that you deleted, you and Simone, they're all back. Plus more. And it took less time than what it took to garner them. Yeah, so now not only do you look like a dumbass, but now the universe is going to show you what being vindictive does to you. And a lot of you women get away with that shit because most niggas will hold y'all bitch asses accountable because they want some pussy.
Like I said, this is a man thing, you know.
Kayrock has allowed Hunter to have a bridge into our business. I would never do that with no woman. Or whatever the fuck she wants to be identified as. I don't do that. But he's 25. He doesn't understand that yet. He thinks that these women are his friends. They're on his side. I'm 34. I know that they're not. A lot of them are. And for him not to set boundaries with her and keep her out of Mixel business and so on and so forth, that is where my biggest amount of disdain comes into fruition with him.